welcome to STEM week. We're going to be making craft stick Q-tip launchers today. So what you're going to need is 4 popsicle sticks or bigger craft sticks like I used for this one, some Q-tips, a straw. I'm using a paper straw that I have left over from our bee hotel activity, but you could use any straw, and a bigger straw might be useful. You're going to need 2 buttons. You're going to need some hot glue and a rubber band or 2. I would suggest using a thicker rubber band than the one that I have here, just because it'll hold better at the end. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so first thing you want to do is to decorate your popsicle sticks before you start putting this together. So you can use paint, or you can use marker, or whatever you like. I'm going to use paint, so I'll be right back. So once you've painted your popsicle sticks, I only painted one side here because you're going to glue the 2 sets of 2 popsicle sticks together, just like this. So you're going to need hot glue, and you're just going to attach them to each other. I wouldn't recommend using white craft glue. It doesn't hold the same and it warps the wood. You could try taping it if you like. Don't have hot glue available. So just like that, and then you're gonna let it set for a minute. Once those have set for a minute, you're gonna decide which one is going to be your main support and which one is going to be your crossbar. So I want this to be my main support and this to be my crossbar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the crossbar at about 1/4 of the way from the top. So it's about half, 1/4 is about right there. Then once that's set, then you're going to attach the buttons to your crossbar. You're going to flip it over so that your main support is on top and your crossbar is underneath. So now your buttons are going to go just about halfway in between where your main support is and the end. Then while that's setting, you're going to take your straw and you're going to cut it down to about 1 inch or so. You don't need a lot. Make sure it's circular and that a Q-tip can fit through it. You might need to reshape it a little bit. Won't be as much of an issue if you're using plastic straw and not paper. And then you're going to glue your straw at about the point so that the front of the straw is lining up with the crossbar, or just a titch further back. And then you're going to leave that for all the glue to set really well for about 5 or 10 minutes. The nice thing about hot glue is it sets very quickly. So I will see you once this dries. Alright, so once you've let that sit and dry really well, then you're going to attach the elastic band. I'd recommend using a thicker elastic band than this because this doesn't really shoot the Q-tips very well. So you're going to wrap your elastic band around one end of your crossbar, and then stretch it so it goes around the other. then you're going to take this top piece of elastic and stretch it so it's around the main support. So then it's all secure onto your Q-tip launcher. So then once you're done that, you're done. Then you can put a Q-tip in the straw and see if it works. Again, mine, the elastic band doesn't work very well, but so it'll take some more problem solving if you only have this kind of elastic band. I think having a thicker one would solve the problem. I added a little piece of popsicle stick to my model here, and it sort of works, but I still have to fiddle around with it. So have fun with your problem solving. Don't forget to join us live on Facebook on Friday at 2 p.m. We're going to be making DIY robot hands. See you there. Thanks for watching.